We are live from Fifth Third Arena on Chicago's west side, just a couple of blocks away from the United Center for tonight's Chicago Blackhawks rivalry series between the Chicago Central Romans and the Fenwick Friars. Alongside Wes Anderson and Andrew Rubin, my name is Chris Dubiel, and welcome into tonight's broadcast. We are going to get you started off. We'll throw it down to Wes Anderson rinkside with the coach of the Romans.
Coach, you're coming off a 7-3 win. What are you looking to carry over in tonight's game?
You know, we play our best and we really possess the puck and move the puck as a team. And I think I wasn't here on that Thursday game, so Sam had the bench. She said, we were moving and pushing the puck well, finish our chances in front of the net. So just hoping that momentum carries over tonight.
On the flip side, you lost 6-3 to this team in November. What adjustments are you looking at?
Yeah, you know, the first game we played them, we won that game. We came out quick, and they countered. We came back out, they countered, and we finished in the goal. They came to play, and we just flat-footed the whole game, and we just got to start out quick, get the momentum going, and just play as a team. We didn't really play as a team that game, and it showed in the scoreboard. So, thank you.
Yep.
All right, that was Bruce Turpin with the Romans, and he mentioned this will be the third matchup between the two teams. And they've split both of the matchups going back to October, November. So they haven't seen each other in a little bit. So we'll see what tonight's matchup has in store for us as we're going to send it back down rinkside with Wes and the Fenwick coach, Mason Strom.
Coach, it's your third game in 3 days. How do you look to manage the workload for your players tonight?
I think we're just going to make sure we take short shifts and keep everybody fresh, especially in the second period. We want to make sure we don't get hemmed in our own zone for too long, throw off the flow of all the lines.
You're 4-1-1 when scoring the first goal. Just talk about the confidence this team plays when getting that early lead.
Usually when we can score first, we can build off of that lead and just try to work with just a bunch of shots and overwhelming goalies and, keeping pressure in the offensive zone. And if we can see that our offensive pressure is working and, it just kind of builds that unspoken confidence and you get that little extra push of energy.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot.
Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Wes. Teams are warming up here, and Andrew, we're going to see some D1 commits on both sides of the rink in this high school rivalry matchup. A lot of talent out there. Both teams looking to establish themselves as we get down to this latter part of the season. What are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Yeah, Chris, one thing you mentioned was the Division I commits that we have. Fenwick, Bryn West is committed to play at Quinnipiac for her collegiate career. And then on the Romans, you have Martha Mubarak, who's going to UConn. And not to mention as well, Carla McSweeney on the Chicago Central Romans. Last year, she led the league in goal scoring, and the Chicago Central Romans just played in the Ho-Ho tournament here at Fifth Third Ice Arena, where Carla McSweeney had 17 goals in 5 games. Just an absurd stat line, having 5 hat tricks in 5 games. You have to expect that she's going to be able to play at the next level, as she's really been one of the leading scorers in the entire state of Illinois.
And just a sophomore too. So it's kind of funny. We just watched the World Juniors and saw the young kid Connor Bedard rip it up, and you've got right here in Chicago Carla McSweeney ripping it up for the Romans. And we just heard from Mason Strom for Fenwick. It's a busy weekend for them. This is a 3-3 for the Friars. We'll see if they can keep the energy going. We're going to throw it down to the PA as we get ready for our starting lineups and anthem. Here's Jake Cabrera.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 6. 2-23, Chicago Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series. Tonight's game features a matchup between the Fenwick Friars and the Chicago Romans. And now, the starters for the visiting Fenwick Friars. On defense, number 18, Bryn West. Also on defense, number 12, June McMahon. At left wing, number 13, Eleanor Rose Smiley. Starting at right wing, number 16, Lizzie Cerny. At center, number 20, Ella Scotty. And starting in goal, number 5, Sue Lee Danfis. The Friars are coached by Mason Storm, Kurt Golly, and Kirsten LaBelle. And now fans, welcome the home team, Chicago Romans. Starting at defense, number 9, Rosie Klein. Also on defense, 78, Isabella Radecki. Starting at left wing, number 14, Izumi Hua. At right wing, number 4, Carla McSweeney. Starting at center, number 7, Martha Mubarak. And starting in goal, number 50, Erin Uranza. The Romans are coached by Bruce Turpin, Sam Flores, and Mary Jenner. And now at this time, will the two team captains please report to center ice for tonight's ceremonial puck drop with Claire and Courtney O'Connor. Twin sisters, Claire and Courtney O'Connor, have been a part of the high school hockey scene in Chicago since they started playing house league hockey with the Chicago Bulldogs at the McFedrin Ice Arena on California Avenue in '95. The love of the game and skill developed rapidly, and both girls came up quickly through the ranks playing AAA hockey, the Chicago Young Americans from 2001 to 2005. Students at Loyola Academy, Claire and Courtney also were integral in the development of the high school hockey program, playing for the Ramblers in the early years of Illinois high school hockey from 2001 to 2005. Both Claire and Courtney went on to play college hockey. Claire played at Plattsburgh from 2005 to 2009, where she was part of 2 NCAA championship teams. While Courtney played for Clarkson from 2005 to 2009, where she was an alternate captain. After graduating college, the O'Connor sisters both returned to Chicago, where their dedication to girls hockey in Illinois took on a new role, coaching and helping to build the local high school program for girls. Claire and Courtney started their coaching career when they started the Chicago Latin Girls High School team in spring of 2011. They served as coaches and hockey directors for the program until June of 22. During their collective tenure, the now Chicago Romans team won 2 state championships, the first in 2015, second in 2022, which came with an undefeated season. They both started coaching AAA. First, the Team Illinois from 2015 to 18, followed by the Chicago Mission. Claire coached the Mission from 2018 to 2019, while Courtney continues to coach the Mission U16 girls team today. While Courtney continued in coaching, Claire became the president of Metro League from 2019 to 22 and served on the AHAI High School Committee at the same time. Suffice it to say, the O'Connor sisters' dedication to girls hockey is unprecedented, and it would be hard to imagine what girls hockey in Illinois would look like without them. Now married and building their own families, perhaps Team Mom is on the horizon? On that note, thanks for your dedication, Claire and Courtney. Give it up. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everyone please rise if they're able to. Remove all caps for the singing of the national anthem by the Latin Romanettes a cappella.
gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Fired up after that anthem to get this game going. We've got the Chicago Romans taking on the Fenwick Friars, the third matchup of the season between these two squads. I teased it at the open. They played earlier in the season. October 30th was the Romans beating Fenwick 7-5, and then they met again on November 17th. This time Fenwick taking a 6-3 victory. So this is the third matchup of four. They'll play one more time at the end of this month on January 29th. That'll be a home game for Fenwick. And there's not really too many trends we can pull between the previous matchups between these two teams. So a little bit of intrigue. I'm excited to see what's going to unfold between the two sides. Also, we mentioned that Fenwick could be a little bit tired, so a big fast start for the Friars could be a key to this hockey game.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned that this is their third game in the weekend, especially after probably was a little bit of a break for Fenwick going on winter break as for the holidays. Getting right back into it with 3 games could be a little bit of time getting back into hockey shape. So this third game in 3 days will be a test to them.
And there's the drop of the puck. We are underway. The Chicago Blackhawks rivalry series between Fenwick and the Chicago Romans girls squads. Here's Mubarak moving in for the Romans. Tried to center it and went all the way to the far boards where it's held in by Klein. Holds, shoots, tipped. Oh, and it just went wide.
Real good chance there from the Romans to start. Good deflection right in front of the net.
They'll regroup in the neutral zone, trying to re-enter quickly. A bouncing puck, and that sends the Romans off sides. We'll let you know the starting goaltenders. It's Sully Daphnis for the Fenwick Friars and Aaron Aranza for the Romans. In the net to our left, the Romans in their home whites. White jerseys, orange numbers, and lots of Navy equipment and Navy shoulder yokes. Fenwick in all black with white.
As historically Fenwick is for all of their sports, black and white. Very traditional for a really storied athletic history school in the state of Illinois.
Another offside play here for Latin, but yeah, both teams sporting some clean looks. And you got the traditional Fenwick shield crest on the front of their uniforms.
You also see some different colored helmets because many of these girls will play on additional teams in addition to this high school team, playing on various AAA or club teams as well.
Romans moving the puck up ice. That one just slid just out of the reach of Wolin. Fenwick takes it back. They try to get established here early in the game. Redicke chasing after it. Tries to bank it off the boards. Ran into some traffic, but now she'll skate it out herself. Outletting it to Tess Bucksbaum. And then she lost it. Both teams trying to complete line changes. Here comes May Hamilton for Fenwick. Hamilton trying to weave to the middle, but that play was shut down nicely.
Real good stick there from Bucksbaum.
It'll be Bucksbaum to chase after it. She was pestered and lost the puck. And finally, the Romans able to outlet. Trying a chip play, but West got in the way of Grant. And took away that lane to get to it. Fenwick trying to move it up ice, but the pass missed. Now a loose puck at center will be corralled by Grant. Up the far side is Rolfe. Runs into a crowd of black sweaters, but it's held in. And then finally taken away by West. West using her body to shield the puck. Try to elude the forechecking pressure before making the outlet pass. Here's a long wrist shot missing the net from Caitlin Dill. And the puck taken away by the Romans. Mubarak, the captain, moves it up ice to McSweeney. McSweeney, the leading goal scorer, trying to slip through a couple of checks. Lost the puck, but it's kept in. McSweeney, far circle, got some help. Mubarak. We were told this is a dynamic duo, Mubarak and McSweeney. So we'll keep an eye on 4 and 7 in white whenever they're on the ice together.
It not only seems like us, but also other teams as well always know where 4 and 7 is on the ice for the Romans.
There's Mubarak trying to get around Scotty. Scotty had a goal for Fenwick in their win the other night against New Trier. Here's a backhand shot just floating wide from McSweeney. She was able to slice right down the middle. Klein able to hold it in and get it deep.
It looked like a left shoulder save there from Daphnis for her first save of the game being on a breakaway. Real tough to get locked into a game like that for a goalie, but Daphnis was up to the challenge.
Yeah, the backhander, one of the toughest shots you can read. As that one rolls in on goal. We'll keep the play moving as Aranza lets go of the puck to her teammate. Romans trying to re-enter the zone, a little bit of a miscue at the line, so they have to regroup at center. Cross-ice pass gets deflected into the air. It's a free puck, chipped into the Fenwick zone, but quickly batted out of there. Lots of back and forth play in the neutral zone.
We're seeing both teams really make a stand in the neutral zone, looking to prevent any zone entries.
Yeah, you got some disciplined structure here early on from both sides. Long pass off the end of the blade. Fenwick will try to regroup once again. It's West with the puck. West will regroup it and now skate up the ice herself. West gets the line, shoots one, and that's blocked. Stepping in front of that one was Bucksbaum for the Romans. Now loose puck at center. Chased after by Wolin. She chips it into the zone. A race to the puck. It's bouncing all over the place. Not out, but Fenwick able to get to it and get it back to the line and out to center. .7:20 to go here in the first period. Still looking for the game's first goal. Couple of chances for the Romans, but that's about it.
Both teams only tallying one shot on net so far.
Now Redicke picks up the puck at the end boards. And the Romans able to break out of the zone. They'll dump and change while Fenwick will go off and retrieve it. That's McMahon getting to the puck. And then it's chipped out back to center where Rolfe will take it for the Romans. Now there's Mubarak with the puck, picking up some speed through the neutral zone. She gains the line. Mubarak trying to cut to the middle. She's forced wide. Stopping in behind the cage. A battle for the puck. Romans keep the cycle alive. Mubarak trying to center, and that pass got deflected. McSweeney digging for it. She'll play it to Mubarak. Long wrister is tipped, and it didn't get on goal. That one ended up getting tipped straight down. That was Hannah trying to get the deflection goal. Here's a long shot that misses high and catches the glass.
Yeah, you mentioned that tip by Hannah, just some bad luck, as you mentioned, just went straight down instead of redirecting on net.
Long dump in is going to be shy of center. That's an icing whistle against the Fenwick Friars. And we would like to take this opportunity to thank Howie's for being a sponsor of this year's Chicago Blackhawks Rivalry Series. Use the promo code RIVALRY at howieshockeytape.com for 15% off your next order. 5:59 to go here in the first period. We are scoreless.
You mentioned scoreless, and as I mentioned, only one shot on goal, but we have seen some good opportunities already for both teams. 2 already for McSweeney. We saw that last shot just happened to miss the net.
There's a long wrister off the draw. It's soaked up and held by Suli Defness.
That's a much easier save from Daphnis there than the breakaway to start the game. Those long, clear-sighted shots is what a goalie wants. To kind of get into the game, get that feeling, feel like you're really part of the game, get loose.
Yeah, that's the warm-up shot. That's what you start off with once you get on the ice. Here's a stuff shot from right in front, and another save by Daphnis. That one was not as easy.
Not at all, and she really kind of came from a blind spot as well, but she was able to locate the puck and get down to her butterfly quick enough to stop that stuff shot.
It was Mulcahy at the doorstep trying to whack that puck into the net, but she was denied. Now Fenwick trying to make a play the other way. They get it deep as it's Barrett. And the puck coming back to the point, unable to keep that in, was Gabrielle Ledoux. Ledoux with it. Sends a long pass up ice, just out of the reach of Barrett. And looks like we got a penalty coming up here as the official blows the play dead. A delayed call against the Romans. Looks
like it's going to be Audrey Dangler getting called for a hook. Have to say that's got to be one of the better hockey names, Dangler, that you can have.
Especially for a forward. But she's going to sit in the box. 2 minutes for hooking. A power play here for Fenwick. Let's see if they can take advantage. They win the puck off the boards. It's West at the left point. Walking to the circle, sending a wrist shot. It gets blocked. And now it dribbles to the far corner. And Dill stumbled a bit, but she got some help from a teammate. Now the pass is tipped. Mubarak might have a chance shorthanded. She's one-on-one against West. Mubarak moving in, shoots, and a save. We got a delayed penalty, and this is going to be on Fenwick, and it's going to bring us to 4-on-4. It's going to be another hooking call.
Looks like this one's going to go against Bryn West, as Mubarak had a partial breakaway there, but that whole play started because of the block shot by Megan Nealon on the other end, stepping in front of that shot. That's what really kind of created a little bit of chaos and led to Mubarak getting that breakaway.
Yeah, there was a little bit of confusion when Fenwick was trying to reset their power play off the boards, and then just a great individual effort by Martha Mubarak to tip that pass and chip it out of the zone and then win the race to the loose puck. And now we've got 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute and a half.
And you mentioned for that dynamic duo of McSweeney and Mubarak, this is exactly what they want, 4-on-4. More ice for them to operate.
Right now, Fenwick's got it in the Roman zone, but Mubarak able to steal the puck away. Makes a long pass towards McSweeney. She picks it up off the boards, trying to get around the defense, walking right in, and a good sliding block there was made by June McMahon.
We're seeing McSweeney really get into those high danger scoring areas. She's looking to stick handle a lot as well, looking to go around the defenders. Maybe if she can look to get a few shots on that early here.
Here's Scotty walking in, shoots one, and that one sailed high and caught the glass. Board battle in the corner. It's Redicke coming away with the puck. Her pass was off the mark, and Fenwick dumps it back down. 35 seconds left on the Romans penalty. And we get a whistle for icing with 3:32 to go here in period number 1. We are scoreless. The Romans out shooting Fenwick 3-1 so far, at least according to what we see on the board.
And we heard Coach Fenwick head coach Mason Strom talk about how he wants his team to get the first goal. As we mentioned, third game in 3 days. Has to be okay with the start, though, having it being tied, letting his team really kind of start to feel out this game and hopefully get some more energy as the game goes on.
Well, Mulcahy had a nice shot off the draw. Good stick save made by Daphnis. And now it's back out to center, but it's Corkin coming back in for the Romans. Corkin backhands it down low for Mulcahy. Mulcahy with a defender draped on her. They'll roll it to the near side. Boards pinching in is Redicke. She couldn't get the puck by Schramek. And now the penalty for the Romans is over. It's a very brief power play for Chicago Central. 20 seconds to go on the Fenwick penalty. They'll move into the zone. Here's a shot and a glove save made by Daphnis with no rebound.
As you mentioned, no rebound allowed as Dangler was following her shot to the net, looking for any sort of chance, but a really good job by Daphnis to not allow any rebound, any second chance for the Romans.
The defense and goaltending has been pretty tight here in this opening period. Romans pressing now. They've had a couple of good chances the last couple of minutes. Now Fenwick wins the draw, and it's McMahon carrying the puck ahead. She'll backhand it in deep into the Roman zone. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Mubarak eludes a checker. Fenwick is back to full strength. Both teams with 5 skaters. Now Klein walking in, shoots one, and that might have been off the end of the glove of Daphnis before it hit the end boards. Loose puck scooped up by the Friars. Long pass gets deflected, knocked down by Klein, and she flips it into the Fenwick zone. McMahon with the puck, lobs it out to center. Scooped up there by Scotty. Scotty left circle, driving into the front, and a pad save made by Aranza.
Real good net drive there from Scotty, and real good save from Aranza. Hasn't really seen a lot of action yet, but she was able to stop that net drive there from Scotty.
Now Mubarak moves back the other way. Woolen trying to center it, but the pass is picked off. Fenwick looking to break out of the zone. They chip it out to center, and it will roll the length of the ice. This will be an icing call against Fenwick with 1:20 to go here in a scoreless first period.
Still scoreless here, but as we see the net drive there from Scotty, we get the replay. Lots of good opportunities for both teams, and really some up and down play. A little bit recently we saw a rush from Klein right before that chance from Scotty, as we're seeing lots of long passes, cross-ice passes started by these teams.
Face off in the Fenwick zone to the left of the goaltender, Daphnis. Face off win by the Romans. They'll put it in deep behind the net. Board battle, puck comes loose, and it is played there by Dangler. Sends it across, Mulcahy trying to get by the defense. She's shouldered off the puck, but the Romans keep the play alive. As we're down to the final minute here in the first period. Mulcahy angled Dormanen off the puck, but then lost it right after making a nice one-on-one play along the boards. Fenwick able to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Nice little individual move by Dill, but then lost it to Mubarak. She'll come right up the middle with the puck. Looking up ice. She'll carry it over the line herself. Mubarak finds McSweeney. Here's the shot and a blocker save. Rebound is loose. McSweeney with the shot that missed the net. 10 seconds to go in the period. The Romans pressuring. Here's the shot, and it went wide of the net. Held in, and then the puck rescued there by Dill. She'll fire it down the length of the ice. There's the buzzer, ending play in the first period. And a flurry of chances for the Romans, but Fenwick able to stand tall at the end of that period. We're going to send it down to the ice where our Wes Anderson is with Bryn West.
You seem a little tired after that last rush. You guys only gave up 6 shots. I see you in the neutral zone a lot, stepping up. What are they doing that's making it difficult coming through that neutral zone?
I think that they put a lot of pressure on the puck, especially when a lot of our players are trying to get behind them. When they have pressure on the puck, it kind of puts me in a hard position, but I think that in the next period we'll be able to figure it out and just regroup and get the puck moving up ice.
You guys are tied to 0-0, coming in the second period. What do you need to do to get a goal?
Just shots on net. We only have 2 right now. I think that the more shots, the more opportunities, so we'll figure that out too.
Okay, good luck in the second.
Thank you.
Thanks, Wes. Yeah, some good insight there from Bryn West. Just not a whole lot going on offensively for Fenwick. Let's send it down to the Romans' perspective. It's Wes with Martha Mubarak.
There we go. You got a lot of players on your team that double roster. Where do you guys find that confidence to gel like you did in the?
I feel like we're just such off the ice, so it kind of just comes naturally.
I've gotten a lot of shots through the slot. What are you looking to do different in the second period to get a goal?
I think we're going to try and shoot a little more and just crash the net and get some rebounds and dirty goals.
Okay. Good luck in the second.
Thank you.
Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Wes. Yeah, it's a common theme between both teams. They're looking for that dirty goal. In a tight game like this, it gets to a point where no shot is a bad shot. I mean, we still got 2 full periods to go, but the way that these teams are playing structurally, there's not a whole lot of end-to-end opportunities to be had.
Yeah, you mentioned you want to. It's not really seem like it's going to be the nice goal. It seems like the end was the first real time we saw this dynamic duo that we've been talking about really kind of get going on the rush. But even then, it was in the zone where they started setting up and they got a lot more shots at the net and they had rebound opportunities. You have to think that's what they're going to try to do here in this second period. But we still know that they have the talent, what it takes to get those goals off the rush as well.
We are underway in the second period. The Chicago Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series continues all winter long, featuring some of the fiercest matchups in Illinois high school hockey. Don't miss the action. To see the games, dates, and times, and details, head over to blackhawks.com/youth hockey. That's why we're here. It's the Blackhawks Rivalry Series. Romans and Fenwick tied up 0-0. Carried in by McSweeney. From the left dot, fires it wide, just missed the far post. It's kept in. Here's Klein, one-timer. That one just sailed wide.
We had the perfect angle from that shot, just missing by, looked like maybe 3 to 4 inches, missing the post right there. Great one-timer from Klein.
Yeah, they're just missing that far post from the left side here. A couple of good chances for the Romans as they built off the end of that first period where they had a flurry of shots. Finally, Fenwick able to send it down into the Roman zone, but not far enough for icing. Friars hustling to complete a line change. Here's Mulcahy for the Romans, walking right in, trying to center, gets to the net, and it's patted away by Daphnis, and then finally cleared the length by Fenwick. And that's one of those where things get a little bit chaotic in your zone. You're just going to go ahead and ice the puck. And that's where the professional rule where you can't change after an icing kind of comes into play. At the high school level, you can ice the puck and get a fresh group out there, and they took full advantage.
Yeah, that's a great point you bring up, Chris. In the NHL, I think they've even moved it to the NCAA as well. They're really trying to stop teams from changing on icing, trying to improve scoring. But we got a few look at the shots there that the Romans had and just missing the net by a little bit. At the end, we saw that shot for a rebound right off the pad, but Fenwick was able to clear the puck.
Romans get the puck into the zone. Gallulo trying to hold it in as that came up the boards. Now it is Barrett for Fenwick, playing it back to her defense. That's Gabrielle Ledoux. Put it up the far side boards. Giglione with the puck. And now Ledoux looking up ice. That one hit a skate of a Roman player, but then it came back out to center. Mulcahy will chase it down, skating up the right wing. Mulcahy inside out, now driving wide, trying to center, and the pass didn't get through. Now a board battle, far corner. A pass attempt is blocked, and Fenwick will take it the other way. Schrammick dropped it back. Now a centering pass. It was a return feed for Schrammick, but it was a little bit behind her. Ledoux keeps it in. Bucksbaum put it up the boards. Good pinch there by Ledoux to keep the play alive. Schrammick has it on her backhand, dishes it off. Dill with a shot and a save. The rebound was available, but the Friars couldn't get to the loose puck.
Real good offensive zone pressure right now from the Friars.
This is the best shift of the game so far for Fenwick, as they still have the puck in deep, battling to try to get possession. Dill swept it to the middle, but it was just out of the reach of Sydney Leonard, and the Romans will clear it down, and it'll be an icing against the home team.
And you see Bruce Turpin right after that icing putting his top line right back on the ice, looking to change the momentum of this game back in favor of the Romans.
Yeah, that was the first time we've really seen significant pressure on the Romans. It was good sustained pressure there from Fenwick. They got a couple of good looks at the net. And there was a juicy rebound there, but they just couldn't get to the loose puck. Off the draw, backhanded by Dill, but that one sailed over the net into the corner. McSweeney's got it. She couldn't get past Hamilton. Now Mubarak will pick up the loose puck and outlet towards Wolin. Wolin got some help from McSweeney, then dished it off to Mubarak. Martha Mubarak dips the shoulder trying to get to the net, then peels back. Rolfe stepping up to hold the puck in. She's able to backhand a bouncing puck towards the goal, but that was blocked off, and the Friars will move out. It's Hamilton. Hamilton with a little chip and chase, but Rolfe cut that off. Rolfe trying to move it ahead. It's picked off by West, who will shoot it, and it looked like a harmless dump in, but it deflected, almost got on net.
Yeah, it looked like it just bounced right off the puck's edge, and looked like it just missed the top left corner by a few inches there.
Now the Romans trying to get it out. A little bit of chaos in front of the net. Finally, they're able to clear it. Oh, and a long pass just missed McSweeney, and it is going to be an icing against the Romans. A little bit cleaner on that pass, and it could have been a breakaway.
Yeah, or maybe look to go indirect off the boards there instead of trying to make that straight line pass where it's real tough for a forward to be looking back. Put it off the boards and give him a little bit of chance to skate into it there. Looked like to be the better play.
Faceoff comes back into the Roman zone to the left of Aranza. And it's a clean face-off win by the Romans. Klein banks it off the boards towards Mulcahy. And then it's chipped along towards Vodacek. Klein trying to get to a loose puck. Put it on goal, and a save by Daphnis, unsure of where it was, but finds it in the gear, and she's able to hold on for the whistle.
Looks like we're going to get a replay here of the shot from Klein. Just gets it to her forehand. Looks like it just gets snatched by the right arm of Daphnis there, but Klein being one of the better defensemen for the Romans. We've seen her rush the puck up multiple times now, get involved in the rush. There's no hesitation from Klein looking to activate in the offensive zone.
Klein with the numbers offensively coming from the blue line. 7 points in 6 games for Rosie Klein. 4 goals, 3 assists. Well, Mulcahy from center gets a return feed, hits the line with speed, dropped it off. Dingler with a shot just wide of the net. The rebound's loose. They try to center, and then it's blocked, taken away by Scotty. Scotty with speed through the neutral zone. Steps over the line of the Romans, trying to get past Klein. Puck is shot up the boards. This will be held in by Bryn West. Sidesteps a checker, but then had it taken away. Could be a chance here for Klein. Klein walking in. The move, the backhand, score! Rosie Klein had a clear path to the net. She went forehand, backhand, and in, and it's 1-0 Romans.
Right on cue, as we were talking about Rosie Klein being a very good activating as an offensive defenseman. She gets the breakaway from the far blue line in, and we see her just go to the backhand to beat Daphnis from Fenwick as the good move just gets it outside of the pad, and it's 1-0 Romans here today.
The Romans with a healthy cheering section, making some noise, mascot and all. They're up on their feet. The home side is up 1-0 here with 7:25 to go in the second period.
Looks like we also got a goalie change for the Romans as well.
Yeah, the Romans have Daniela Egeland in the net now. Now here's Barrett trying to move in, but lost the puck. The Romans trying to counterattack now. 2-on-2 they come. Bryn West held that play up at the line with a good stick. Now they battle for it along the boards near the bench. It looked like maybe an elbow caught West up high, and she's a little bit shaken up.
Yeah, possibly could have been a penalty there on the scrum on the boards, but we'll play on.
West trying to clear it, but it's held in at the line by Bucksbaum. Now a shot, fanned on, off the skates there of Mara Kennedy. Now West with the puck. She'll fire it down the ice. It'll go skipping down towards the goal, and it will require a stop from Egeland, so no icing, and that allows Fenwick to get a good quick line change. Dangler gets the assist on the Klein goal. Meanwhile, here's Scotty moving in with a shot and a save by Egeland.
Good first save from Egeland, relieving Oranz in this game with a really good save there on what was really a partial breakaway, a little dead angle shot.
Less than 6 minutes to play here in the second period. It's a 1-0 lead for the Romans. Cerny with the steal. Has her stick lifted. McSweeney with a good back check, but couldn't take the puck. Now Scotty between the rings. Oh, and a good poke check there. That was Galulo that thwarted that play. No icing. They'll play on. Here's Mubarak. The feed, the shot. Oh, what a save. Daphnis robs McSweeney point blank right between the circles.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see icing get waved there as Fenwick head coach Mason Strom feels the same, but we see a great save from Daphnis there on McSweeney, who gets the puck right in the slot, gets rid of it right away, and Daphnis does a great job coming out of her crease to challenge that shot.
That was an aggressive save, and you had to be aggressive to stop that shot and take the angle away.
Also,
good,
no
good
rebound as well, with McSweeney lurking right there for any sort of rebound or second chance.
We got a delayed penalty coming here against the Romans as Fenwick trying to make a play. The shot is steered aside by Egeland, and we've got the call. It is a slash on McSweeney, who is not happy with the call. She tried a stick lift, but it took the stick right out of the hands of the Fenwick player. Sometimes you can get away with those depending on how quick and how hard or not hard you do that stick lift, but if the ref thinks you got too much stick on it, you're going to get called for the slash.
When you see a player's stick leave their hands, it's usually a sign for the referee to call a penalty most of the time, especially if you chop down on it as well. They will be calling a penalty for any sort of slashing.
So Fenwick to the power play. A chance to tie this game up. That's at least what they want to do. Hamilton trying to center. Mubarak picked that off. She's pressured by May Hamilton. And then Mubarak sends it out of the zone and all the way down.
2 minutes for slashing. Romans penalty on number 4, McSweeney. 2 minutes for slashing.
Now Mubarak steals. Could have a shorthanded chance. Has Dangler in front. Tried to wrap around and a save by Daphnis. Then Mubarak went down. The Roman fans arguing for a call, but they won't get one. Dill dropped it back. Long shot McMahon, but that's blocked. And the Romans able to clear the zone.
Not the first time we've seen the Romans looking to block shots here, doing a really good job this game, especially on the penalty kill.
Now Hallberg gets the puck into the zone. Then she holds, long shot, and that is blocked. Picked off here by Rosie Klein. She's got the game's only goal thus far. Klein trying to move in shorthanded. Quickly surrounded by black jerseys. Dill sends it across, her pass off the mark. Now it is Corkin killing some time here for the Romans. Mulcahy with the puck. Mulcahy to Corkin. She chips it up just high. Good look there, shorthanded for the Romans. A little bit of a fire drill here for Fenwick.
Yeah, looking like the power kill more for the Romans here in the last 30 seconds.
No doubt about it. Mulcahy able to sidestep a check. But then Scotty able to come in and take the puck away. Fenwick trying to counterattack now. Schramek to the middle, a bouncing puck skittered away from Dill. Puck is put up the boards. It'll be kept in. Kennedy towards Dill. Now played by Giglione. Kennedy back to Giglione. Trying to go back to the point. Fan on the pass. Now centers. Here's the shot. Pad save. Egeland. What a stop. Now back is McSweeney the other way. She's out of the box. Both teams at full strength. Tried a shot, and that one was blocked away. Good defensive effort by Ledoux. Dangler with it now. Over the line. Poked away by Hamilton. Now Dangler finds McSweeney. 2-on-2 they move in. McSweeney with a backhander, and that's blockered away by Daphnis. McSweeney's got it again, trying to center. That's off of a skate. Now trying to stuff attempt. That wouldn't get through. Good D by Kennedy. McSweeney with it again. Walks. The feed. Oh, and it's knocked away. Good defensive play there by Samantha Barrett. And we're going to have a penalty here as Barrett was taken down. It's going to be another power play for Fenwick. Tripping is the call.
Great shift there from Barrett, as you mentioned, taking the penalty, but that stick that she had blocking that pass prevented a goal.
Andrew, you alluded to that power kill on that last power play for the Friars. You have to think, as we highlighted earlier in the pregame, this is their third game in 3 days. Their legs might be just a little bit more tired than they're used to. Have to simplify things here with 2 minutes left in the second period.
Yeah, look to see them just look to get the puck to the net. Not looking so much fancy plays, not really a whole lot of movement in the offensive zone, like you mentioned, just keeping it real simple.
Now Mulcahy, she's taken down, and it's going to be a Fenwick penalty. So you see it right away. Maybe a little bit of a reach in. Not able to keep pace there with Mulcahy as Cerny takes the tripping penalty.
Yeah, just 19 seconds into that power play. Again, the Friars power play gets cut short because they take another penalty.
So barring any other calls, we're going to have a full 141 of 4-on-4 hockey with 1:40 to go. Here in the second period, it's a 1-0 lead for the Romans. That pass gets deflected and catches the protective netting. Puck out of play. Face-off will be just outside the Fenwick zone. And off the draw, Scotty just whacked it ahead, but the Romans dump it right back into the Fenwick zone. Now a turnover shot, Mubarak scores! Mubarak was alone in front of the net as the breakout pass was deflected. It came right to Mubarak, who buries it. 2-0.
You mentioned that right place, right time for Mubarak as she gets that shot off just in time as it sneaks right under Daphnis. She got a piece of it, but just not enough, as we'll get a great look of it here on the replay. Just gets a slight piece of it, looks like with her glove, but not enough, and the puck just trickles over. And it's 2-0 Romans here after that 4-on-4 goal scored by Martha Mubarak.
Opportunistic goal there for Mubarak, the Romans captain. And now a 2-0 lead. That'll be an unassisted goal for Seven and White. And she's got the puck again. Dishes across. McSweeney the shot. Oh, that might have caught the crossbar. The Romans keep the puck alive in the offensive zone. It's dropped back. Rolfe has it. Goes across. Long shot. Score! The wrister from Radecki. And it's 3-0.
Radecki with the shot from the point, and Martha Mubarak providing the screen in front, and that shot just placed perfectly in the upper left-hand corner. As we get a great look of it here, Radecki, the shot perfect into the top right corner. 3-0 Romans, and this 4-on-4 play really benefiting the Romans.
Guys, wouldn't be surprised here if this Fenwick coaching staff takes a timeout, 2 goals in less than a minute, need to calm down things, get back to their game and regroup here a little bit.
We are down to the final minute of play here in the second period. Now it's Klein with the puck. To Galulo, walks in, shoots, stick safe, rebound is there. Cleared to the end boards by Ledoux. Now Hamilton with it. Hamilton moving up ice, trying to get by the defense. Hamilton will chase down her own dump in, 30 seconds to go, but then lost it to Klein. Klein finds McSweeney. McSweeney with speed over the line into the Fenwick zone. Walks right in, put it off the side of the goal. Dill scoops up the loose puck. 15 seconds to go in the period. Dill, 1 against 2, tries a shot. It's blocked. Rolling puck, and it's steered away to the boards. McSweeney has it, and will get it as far as the Fenwick line as time expires here in the second period. We had a late couple of goals from the Romans, who score 3 times in the second period. We had goals from Rosie Klein, from Martha Mubarak, and Izzy Radecki. We're going to send it down to the shoot the puck in just a moment, but we do have a quick message to get to. Have you ever imagined skating alongside Blackhawks legends, scoring an overtime winner to capture the cup, drawing up a game-saving play with Dennis Savard? Now is your chance. The Blackhawks are happy to announce that the Legends Cup returns for another year, running from March 24th through the 26th. You don't want to miss this unforgettable experience. For more information and registration, visit blackhawks.com/Legends Cup. So we will take a break here for the intermission. It is a 3-0 lead for the Chicago Romans over Fenwick. You are watching the Chicago Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series here on the SHL Network.
Gentlemen, it's time for Chicago Blackhawks Shoot the Puck. Please welcome tonight's Shoot the Puck participants. They have a chance to win some Blackhawks tickets. We'll send it down to the ice with Caleb.
What's up, everybody? We have Pam from Fenwick, who's going to shoot the puck, supporting Fenwick's hockey team. We have Roman from the Romans. Roman's got 3 chances to make it in the net. If he scores, he gets a pair of Blackhawks tickets. That's all right, he's got 3 chances. Chance number 2. Curve the
you, Caleb, and thank you, participants, for Chicago Blackhawks. Shoot the puck.
Moving in, shoot! Scotty left circle, driving into the front. Straight on the line himself. Ball finds his feet. Here's the shot. Getting in by the Swede. And the left guard. Getting in by McSweeney. And a left dot. It's a block. Put it on a goal. A save by left circle, drive it into the front. Straight on the line himself. Finds his feet. Here's the Roman's pressure. Here's a shot. Getting in by McSweeney. And a left dot. It's a block. Left circle, drive it into the front. Straight on the line himself. Finds his feet. Here's the Roman's pressure. Here's a shot. Getting in by McSweeney. And a left dot. It's a block. Put it on a goal, a save by speed. trying to wrap around. Turnover shot. Turnover shot. Goes across. Shot. Goes across. Shot. Along this one. Clark moving in. Shoots. Scotty left circle, driving into the front. Carried over the line himself. Butler finds his feet. Here's the shot. Roman's pressure. Here's the shot. Carried in by the Swede. And left up. Scotty left circle, driving into the front. Carried over the line himself. Butler finds his feet. Here's the shot. Roman's pressure. Here's the shot. Carried in by the Swede. And left up.
Teams are making their way back out onto the ice in advance of the third period. It is a 3-0 Chicago Romans lead. And Andrew, it looks like we've seen one team kind of take advantage of a team that's a little bit undermanned, a little bit tired from a very busy 3-3 weekend.
Yeah, we really started to see it there towards the end of the second period. The Chicago Romans really kind of take over this game. We saw 2 goals within a minute of the last 2 minutes of the period there, and hopefully that intermission allows the Friars to get rested up and expect a fast start for them here, a big push in these first 5 minutes of this third period for them trying to get back into the game.
They had a big third period in their game against New Trier last night. That was a 3-1 victory. See if they can recapture some of that magic here in the third period. For the Romans, you don't want to change much, do you?
No, not at all. Especially the way they ended that second period, and they're going to be starting this third period with 17 seconds of power play time here to really hopefully establish the puck in the zone and try to prevent that rush that we feel like is coming from Fenwick.
Yeah, the Romans, if you're joining us late, They had a big second period with goals from Klein, Mubarak, and Radicke. And the Mubarak and Radicke goals coming in the last couple of minutes of that second period to really give the Romans a nice 3-goal cushion.
Both of those goals also coming during 4-on-4 play, which we've talked about them enough. Carla McSweeney and Martha Mubarak, we felt like that 4-on-4 play would really benefit this Chicago Romans team, and the first 4-on-4 didn't have any luck for them, but the second one they cashed in on.
All right. Fenwick in the black, Romans in the white, getting lined up, ready to start this third period of this Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series matchup. Romans, if they can get the win tonight, it'll be a nice pair of back-to-back victories. They're coming off of a nice win against Naper Valley back on the 5th. That was a 7-3 victory. Trying to get some momentum going here late in their season. We're underway here in the third. The Friars have the puck. Scotty following it along the boards, got it out to neutral ice, but McSweeney will dance right back in. Here's a shot that is blocked by Bryn West. Now a centering pass, Mubarak, a shot, and a big chest save is made by Daphnis.
Daphnis picking right up where she left off. She made some incredible saves in the first 2 periods, and we get a great look there on the shot from Mubarak, right from the left hash mark, and Daphnis again coming out to challenge and leaves no rebound.
West, you're at ice level. Got a good look at that. This goaltender for Fenwick, Daphnis, has really been challenging the shots.
Yeah, guys, she's been incredible on top of the crease, making a few great saves, especially in that first period to keep her team in it.
So now Fenwick trying to settle things down from their perspective. They move up the puck. They move the puck up ice, but then it's picked off by McSweeney. She's in 1 against 3. Forced wide of the goal, puts it off the side of the net. Now Ledoux's got it and clears the zone. It's going to go all the way down, and it is an icing whistle against the Fenwick Friars.
That ice cut really helped out for that icing there. Fresh ice, clean ice. Puck slides a lot faster. Had that been at the end of the second period, probably wouldn't see the icing, as that puck just barely made it over the line.
Yeah, that probably would have hit a little bit of snow and stopped. Face off out to the right of Sully Daphnis. And off the draw, it's taken out of there by June McMahon. She'll put the puck in deep to the Roman zone. McMahon still has it. And finally taken away by Mulcahy, who advanced it to Dengler. Dengler moving up ice. She's got an assist in this game. Turns back, gives to Mulcahy. Trying to center, and that's blocked away. And Fenwick able to clear the zone. Barrett stripped to the puck. Scooped up there by Bucksbaum. Now good forechecking pressure by Schramek. And then finally, the Romans, they looked like they were going to clear it, not out. Good keep at the point and a long shot. Nearly turned into a good scoring chance for the Friars before Bucksbaum got it back. Now Dengler has it. Some good forechecking pressure here for Fenwick, giving the Romans some problems in their own zone. Dengler backhands the puck up ice. And finally, the Romans get it as far as center. The Friars take the puck back. West trying to get rid of the forechecking pressure from Corkin. Now West will send it into the corner, Roman zone. Takeaway, Hamilton centered. Oh, and that popped out into the crease, requiring Eglin to dive on top of it.
You've been talking about the great pressure from Fenwick so far. That's also the second time they're really just taking the puck any way they can, shooting it, skating it to the front of the net. looking for any sort of opportunities in front of Eglund here.
Andrew, that's a great pickup. You saw number 18 in black, Bryn West, creeping down in there, starting to activate from that point. Something that's definitely going to be a focal point for this Friars team as this period goes forward.
Off the draw, a board battle. The Romans are trying to get it out. Kept in by West. Then Rolfe is able to get it out of the zone. Gains the Fenwick line, but it's quickly stolen back by Hamilton, who gets it as far as center. Romans move the puck up ice. It's Hanna trying a drop pass. Rolfe keeps it in. Long wrister. In and out of the glove. Loose puck in the slot. And Fenwick able to get that puck out of harm's way after Sully Daphnis made the save. Now an odd man rush. Here's the shot. Blocker save made by Eglund on Scotty. They had a 2-on-1 developing for Fenwick. Scotty got a good shot away, but Eglund with the save.
As you mentioned, real good save there from Eglund, and puck actually skyrocketed into the air. So those Fenwick players that were attacking were not able to get the rebound as they passed by, as we'll get a great look there. Just gets popped up into the air by the blocker of Eglund. So really no second opportunity for Fenwick, as well as the Romans were able to clear the zone after that.
Face off in the Roman zone to the left of the goaltender Eglund. Romans able to get it out. Loose puck at center. McSweeney trying to get by Ledoux. McSweeney cutting into the net. Shoots and a save. Good post-to-post movement by Daphnis to make that stop. Romans still pressuring. Nealon had a shot get blocked. Mubarak off the boards with it. Trying to get around a check. Now gets help from McSweeney. Lobs it across. Klein trying to go cross ice for Mubarak, but the Friars get in the way of that pass. Scotty dumps it in. Friars will get a line change. Pass out of the reach of Klein, but it finds McSweeney, who goes cross ice. But then a good stick from West, and could be an odd man chance the other way for Fenwick again. West. And it's put across to Schramek. Couldn't get by the defense of Redicke. But Schramek trying to fight for the puck and get it back. But a couple of nice moves by Mubarak to get through a couple of Fenwick Friars. McSweeney with the puck now, Fenwick zone. It's poked away by West. And then finally the puck dumped into the Friars zone. Just over 5 minutes gone by here in this third period. The Romans with a 3-0 lead. West with it, looking up ice. That pass is deflected by Mulcahy. And that forced Giglione to come back and get the puck. Now it's Dill around Mulcahy with the shot, and it's soaked up. Good save there by Eglund with no rebound.
Yeah, Eglund's really come to this game and done very well, keeping that shutout intact for the Romans, as we see. Catches that puck right in the chest and allows no rebound as well.
Face off to her left, won by Fenwick. McMahon, slap shot, that's blocked. Back to the line, held in by McMahon. She'll send it in deep.
Good block from Dangler there off the face-off.
Mulcahy trying to get it out. Good keep there by Hallberg. In behind the Romans net. There's a battle for the loose puck. Wolin trying to get some help from Dangler. Hamilton couldn't quite keep it in. There's a regroup at center. Mulcahy with it. Advances it. McMahon will get to the puck first. Up ice, the puck finds Hamilton. She goes cross ice towards Dill. Scotty will dump it in. That's out of play into the Romans bench. The Chicago Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series continues all winter long, featuring some of the fiercest matchups in Illinois high school hockey. Don't miss out on the action. To see the game, dates, times and details, head over to blackhawks.com/youthhockey. This face-off will come out to center ice after it was sent into the home team's bench. Face-off won by Schrammick for Fenwick. Sent back towards Fenwick ice where West has it. Long stretch pass tipped into the zone off the end of the blade of Barrett, and they call an icing. Looked like Barrett might have made contact, and you hear some Fenwick fans pretty upset with the call.
Yeah, guys, I'm down at ice level, and you can see number 18 in black, Bryn West, not happy. It looked like that other Fenwick forward got a piece of that before it went across, and I think that's why the Fenwick faithful are a little unhappy with that call.
I would have to agree as well. I think that puck was deflected by the Fenwick forward as well and should not have been icing.
Nonetheless, the draw comes into the Fenwick zone. They win the draw and clear it down. It deflects into the Roman zone. It is not icing this time, as the Romans try to get back to the puck. Now it's taken away by Fenwick. Schrammick on the loose puck, put it across. Here's a wrister, and that one was off the pad. Klein needing some help from Rolf, and the Romans able to get out of the zone. Corkin towards Rolf. Good defensive stick by Ledoux there. Now a steal. Could be a chance here for Schrammick, but closing in Rolf. Didn't give her space to make a play. West fires a slap shot. Tipped and the score! Gabby Giglione provided the screen in front. Looked like she got the tip on the shot by West, but either way, it's 3-1.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a replay of it right here, Chris, as we see West line up to take the slap shot. Could not tell if that puck got deflected or not by that look. Tough to see. We'll see who they credit the goal to. By the way, just a rocket off of the stick from Bryn West. That ends up going over the shoulder of Eglin with the screen provided. Not really much you can do there for Eglin, as now the game is 3-1.
It's a perfect screen. Whether you give Giglione credit for the goal or not, she made the perfect play as the forward in front of the net, just taking the goalie's eyes away.
Yeah, exactly what we talked about, just getting the puck to the front of the net right there. It was a great shot from West, but when you get that puck to the net, you never know what's going to happen. Any sort of bounce, redirection can just go right in. Never a bad play just to get the puck to the front of the net.
Suddenly it's a 2-goal game. Still got 5 minutes to play here in the third period. Romans will try to answer back, though. Gallulo tried to get it to the middle. Fenwick looked like they had it out, but McSweeney with the steal. McSweeney around a couple with a backhander, and it's wide of the goal. Now here's Scotty. Chips it deep. Mubarak on the loose puck. Gets around Scotty. Martha Mubarak. Long pass. Finds McSweeney. One-on-one. Around McMahon. Walks in. Shoots. Scores! McSweeney rips it glove side and gives the Romans a 4-1 lead.
You'll hear coaches talk about it all the time. The biggest shift of the game is a shift after the goal. And we see Martha Mubarak move the puck up to Carla McSweeney, who gets the breakaway using her speed, and she just goes glove side on Sully Daphnis. And what seemed like Fenwick just cut that lead down to 2 is now back up to 3 on a dagger of a goal, and a huge shift after a goal there.
It was Mubarak who was able to skate the puck out of trouble and then make a perfect pass. Here's a shot for Schrammick as Fenwick, they're not going to let us even talk about that goal. Here's a drive and a blocker save. It's made by Eglund. This is exactly the response you want if you're Fenwick, as they get right back to putting the pressure on the Romans.
You're right on there. It looks like they had 2 to 3 good chances. They're going to get another one right here.
West with a drive, just missed the net. Might have gone off the end of the blocker of Eglund.
Romans goal, scorer number 4, Carla
Puck is dumped in. Chased after by Megan Nealon. Ahead to Charlotte Wolin. And her pass gets deflected. Loose puck there, picked up by May Hamilton. Walking right in. Shoots. Oh, and a good stick at the last second by Bucksbaum to deny the shot. McMahon shoots. Pad save, and the rebound just out of the reach of Dill.
You mentioned the good stick from Bucksbaum. Not the first time we've mentioned that today. Real strong game from Bucksbaum today on the defensive end.
Finally, the Romans clear it out. Fenwick back to retrieve the puck. Hamilton ran into a couple of white sweaters. Grant trying to dump it in. Picked up by Scotty. Scotty into the Roman zone, to the middle, around one, to the net, and a save by Eglin. Puck rolls loose. It's in the corner of the Roman zone. Picked up by Rolfe, run into by Hamilton. Fenwick gets the puck back. Scotty walks, shoots, save, rebound, and another save made by Eglin.
What a save by Eglin there on the rebound. We saw that all get started by the toe drag from Fenwick, but then here we see the shot. Big save by Eglin, locates the rebound, just dives in front of the puck to save and rob Hamilton of what looked like a wide open net. Just a tremendous save there from Eglin.
Guys, it seems like that goal from the Friars has really ignited this offense. They've only had 7 shots through the first 2 periods. They've had 10 so far in this third, really putting a lot of pressure on that Romans goaltender.
They had a good chance right off the draw. It required a pad save by Eglin. Yeah, they've really closed the shots gap, as Wes points out. Even though they surrendered that 4th goal, they are not out of the fight just yet. But they're running out of time, the clock against them. 2-on-2 the other way. Here's McSweeney with a shot, stick save, and then the puck rolls up into the crest, the Fenwick crest, where Daphnis holds on to it with her glove.
Yeah, it looked like that shot from McSweeney was looking for a rebound there. She had Mubarak going to the net, but Daphnis did a good job of not allowing any sort of rebound.
Face-off win by Schrammick. Fenwick clearing it ahead. Length of the ice, it is an icing against the Friars. 1:36 left here in period number 3. The Romans have a 4-1 lead, but Fenwick refusing to go quietly.
Yeah, Fenwick off that face-off there, looking like they're trying to start a breakaway. Being down 3 goals this late in the game, look for that again here. And any sort of face-off, Fenwick looking to create some chances.
Off the draw, this time a shot from the Romans and a save made by Daphnis. Kennedy goes off the boards out to center, but it's taken away by Mubarak. Good stick there by West. Romans with it. Rolfe ahead towards Mubarak. Taken away by Barrett. Barrett pestered by Mubarak. Bounces loose in front of the benches. The Romans take it back. Final minute of play here in the third. Rolfe banks it off the boards. Taken back by the Friars. Scotty's got it. 43 seconds to play. Scotty over the line, trying to sidestep Klein. Scotty will try to send it back towards West, and at the point, a bouncing puck taken away by McSweeney. McSweeney's on a breakaway. Moving in, shoots, scores! McSweeney's second of the game will put it away. 5-1 Romans.
McSweeney deflected that pass up to Bryn West, who caused Bryn West some trouble handling it, and McSweeney was able to slap it away from her, and her one-on-one with Sully Daphnis, and again she goes to the glove side to beat her and put this game on ice at 5-1 with only 22 seconds remaining.
Just a beautiful release, a quick snapshot. That's tough on a goalie when it's coming off of the blade that quick.
Yeah, it's no wonder how she has so many goals so far this year with a shot like that.
Looks effortless, too. Final seconds to play here in the third period as they battle for the puck. 3, 2, 1, and there's the buzzer. The Chicago Central Romans will take a 5-1 victory on home ice behind a pair of goals from Carla McSweeney and a very strong performance in net from Daniela Eglund. They also got contributions from Rosie Klein with a goal, Martha Mubarak, a goal and an assist, and the Izzy Redicke goal late in the second period. That really seemed to put the Romans in the driver's seat when they had the 3-0 lead after 2.
Have to agree, Chris. Also need to give a shout out to Erin Aranza, who started the game in net for the Romans as well. Did a fantastic job.
And she was perfect for the shots that she saw from the Friars. Fenwick with a valiant effort in the third period. They get the goal from West, but that's all that they would be able to muster despite putting on a lot of pressure and getting a lot of shots late in this game. We're going to send it down. It looks like Wes is just about ready rink side with the 2-goal scorer, Carla McSweeney. Take it away, Wes.
Thanks, guys. Carla, you had 2 goals and an assist tonight. What was working for you on the offensive end?
Yeah, I think just looking for my teammates and seeing the open ice and taking it.
Quick answer. You also had a lot of opportunities, and just talk about what it means to have that kind of performance in a game like this tonight.
Yeah, it's great. A lot of my friends are here, and just to have like this big stage almost with the rivalry series and stuff, it's great to have a good performance.
Okay, go enjoy it with your teammates. Thank you. Coach, that game was really won in the second period. Yeah, you guys only allowed 7 shots through 2. What was working on the defensive end there?
You know, I think that was one of our keys. We got to take care of our house, and I think we had a lot of stick on pucks. We had some block shots. We cleared to the corners. We really didn't give them a chance to put the puck in the back of the net. So I thought we had a pretty flawless game for us. This game. So.
Now on the opposite end, you guys had 3 goals, 2 in 2 minutes there towards the end of that period. What started to click on the offensive end for you guys?
You know, the other 2 keys I had were puck possession, and when we possess the puck and we pass the puck, I mean, we got 4 or 5 girls who can really put the puck in the back of the net. You know, and Carla and Marty and Margot. So when we get our opportunities, a couple of breakaways, a couple of nice passes, and some of these girls just finished really well.
Yeah, you guys seem to be real good. Okay, go enjoy it with the team. Congratulations. All right, guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Wes. All smiles for the Chicago Romans after that big 5-1 victory, and we really saw them take care of business on home ice tonight, Andrew.
Couldn't agree more. Really, the shots got a lot closer at the end, but really dominated by the Romans in this game. We saw all sorts of pressure on them, complete team effort, goaltending, defense, forwards, everything they wanted to see in order to take care of business here tonight.
A fun night here at the Fifth Third Arena. Can't thank the Blackhawks enough for their support of the high school rivalry series. Another fun one tonight. It was fun to broadcast the game with you guys, but I would be remiss if we didn't mention our technical director, Jimmy Olson, our cameraman, Matt Bowden, doing a great job as always. Andrew and Wes, you guys provided great insight all night long. But it's just about time to wrap it up. Once again, the final score from Fifth Third Arena on the west side. It's the Chicago Romans 5 and the Fenwick Friars 1. For Wes Anderson and Andrew Rubin, my name is Chris Dubiel, signing off for now. We'll see you next time here on the SHL Network.